Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to United Team Talk. Gather around because, listen, man, there's a bit of a dead rubber, but listen, we're here to talk about the team. So here to talk about the historical debuts made tonight. Mason on target. Group F winners in the Champions League as we progress into the last 16. Yeah, man, this is just going to be a quick, review of the game, review of our Champions League campaign so far. And yeah, who do we want in the next round, man? Because I think the teams have been confirmed. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, man, guys, like I said, bit of a dead rubber, but we got to talk about the game quickly. So, like I say every time, smash a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it, people. Yes, people, man. Listen, as you're coming in, make sure you smash the like, get your comments in below. Yeah, where to begin, man? Manchester United won, boys won. My initial thoughts of the game, I was quite excited for this game prior to kickoff because it's a dead rubber game, but can we see a Ralph Ragnick system with the lesser players? Because obviously it's easy doing it with the first team, but if we want a system in play for the rest of that, for the whole club, we're gonna have to see certain players come in and if we can replicate the same system. So prior to the game, I was excited. Obviously, the lineup comes out. You see, Matic centre back which was a bit strange, but it is what it is. New manager, I was intrigued to see it. Mataron Van der Beek in the double pivot. Obviously the 4-2-2 formation, and then you had Lingard and Ahmad also in, and the Langer and Greenwood up top. Obviously, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, the backup fullbacks now, obviously got to run out. And Henderson came into the goal. So when the lineup came out, I was thinking, okay, I couldn't really work out what formation, like who's going to play where, but obviously with kickoff approach, and you can see who was going to play where. But the game. There's a lot to talk about, man, because like Ali said, shout out to Ali. Yes, go. Yeah, listen, drop the beat, man. It was a strange game of football, man. Like first 10, 15 minutes. Obviously, we got won the goal by Money Mace. Listen, Mason Greenwood, obviously like the second string team, but he's obviously, man. He stamped his authority on this game. That goal, world class goal. Obviously, the video going around social media was with Van Persie a couple of years ago. Scored a kind of similar goal, but Money Mace, what a goal! Ball's kind of behind him, the awareness, and he sticks it away, man. Big up Luke Shaw. I know he didn't have a great game, but listen, if you really want your space back, you're gonna have to perform. You're gonna have to impact the game, and he did that with the assist. I know people don't really like the stats; they like the eye test and that, but he contributed to the game. He got a great cross in, and obviously Mason put it away. So big up Luke Shaw. But yeah, man, the equalizing goal, Van der Beek, prior to that mistake, I think he was absolutely excellent, man. Like when he receives the ball, I trust him with my whole heart. Like he knows when to, release the ball, the weight of pass. Always seems to pick up the right pass. And the one time he didn't, led to an absolute stun of a goal. I can't lie. I gotta hold my hands up. What a goal! Henderson tried his best. Sometimes you just gotta hold your hands up and say that that's a woman. Like and I think they deserve 1-1 because we actually had a few chances, but we weren't taking them. Like Ahmad had a chance. I think he should have buried the Mata chance. I mean, Mata normally sticks it away. What was he like? A couple of yards out, 7-8 yards out. Obviously, 2 deflections, which is a bit unlucky. But for me, a player of that experience should he's got a score there. But then second half, I can't lie to you. Like West said, shout out to the United way. It was rusty, man. It was a hard watch, and I kept thinking to myself, did I get carried away too quickly? But this is second string team, so I don't want to judge it tough. But I didn't like what I saw, man. Like, and I'm not, get onto Ragnick, but the second half, I didn't really see the pressing and that. Like, obviously, the first game, it kind of happened the same way where we started very sick, and then second half we just faded away. And I just hope this ain't up into the games going, because if we're gonna continue, style of play and whatnot, the chances we gotta bury them. We gotta be very, very clinical, because we did have 2-3 chances where we could have won this game 2-3-0, but we didn't just take them chances. So second half, I hope we can improve in the second half of games. Or if we're gonna, like I said, play that style of play, we gotta finish the chances in the first half. Comes and yeah, man, young boys really grew into the game. We was misplacing passes. We wasn't really pressing. We was sitting back. Um, yeah, no, it felt like a testimonial, man. Like, we wasn't really, the possession just went down, and if anyone was going to score, it was going to be them. And obviously, it's a dead rubber, but I just didn't want to lose the game. I wanted to keep some momentum going into the next games that we have. So it was imperative that we, kept the one, and we made a few changes. Shout out to Charlie Savage. And listen, if you don't know Charlie, obviously Robbie Savage's son graduated from the academy, made his debut. And listen, Robbie Savage, he basically done Project Mbappe. He's clocked it. Obviously, he came off for a couple of minutes, but when you deep his story, Robbie Savage's story with United, obviously he was in the academy himself, but he didn't make it, and I graduated with the scores and gigs, the class of '92 and whatnot. So for his son to graduate from the academy and to also play for Manchester United in the Champions League, I mean, that's stuff. That's dreams, man. Like, that's actually mad when you deep it. Like, people don't really like Savage with his commentary, but as a human, as a dad, obviously I'm not a dad, people, but as a dad, to have your son come on, make his debut for the club that you was at, obviously didn't work out for you, but for it to work out for your son must be such a problem. So big up to Charlie Savage making his debut. And obviously, big Zidane Iqbal, man. Now, when you deep it, the first British Pakistani slash how do I say it? Iraqi? Is Iraqi, right? Yeah. For him, bruv, like, what, even growing up, I always used to wonder, where's the Pakistani players? Like, even in school, my school, they were born. And I was thinking, why is there not why are they not in the professional game? To represent Manchester United, like, it's historic. It's historic, man. Got to big him up. He's a quality player as well. Obviously, didn't come on for long, but it's such a historic moment. It gives so much people hope that, people of, like, the opportunity is there for everyone to see. If you work hard, anyone can play for United. Like, it's possible. So big ups to Dan, but it's a moment that will go down in history, man. Like, it's mad. Obviously, I'm not Pakistani, I'm not Iraqi, but, like, say, for instance, obviously I've got Ghanaian descent. Obviously, Welbeck is from, Ghanaian descent. Obviously, meant, so, like, you feel a connection, and obviously being an ethnic minority, for him to come on, represent my club, is like, yeah, man, this club is moving forward, and it's such a big moment. So big up to him, man. Big up to all the youngsters. I think Mengi came on. Obviously, it's not his debut, but another youngster came on today, slotted in at left back, and I think he done well. Obviously, left back's not his natural position, but there was a few hiccups, but he worked very well. So big up to Mengi, Shoritiri as well. Like, this is I don't want to bring up that phrase, but this is the DNA of United, the history. And I know people don't read that phrase, but we got to keep some of it in the fabrics of the club, because we're known for, the youngsters coming through, man. That's what that. And if you're good enough, if you're old enough, you're good enough. So big up every single one that made their debut tonight. Historical moment. Yeah, man. Obviously, the game doesn't really mean much. We didn't lose, got a one more draw, but we do qualify as Group F winners. Group F winners is, like, before, when we lost the first game against Young Boys in the first fixture, who would have thought would come back and top the group as winners? It's a great turnaround. Big up to Ronaldo, Mr. Champions League. I think he, not single-handedly, but he was a massive part as to why we, qualified for the next group. And it's a breath of fresh air because we all remember what happened last year, where we didn't even get the group stage. It still haunts me to this day, man. That RB Leipzig game. Oh, bruv, it was peak. It was very peak. But yeah, man, we're through. We're through, people. We are through to the next round. I think every team's actually no. Atalanta got to play tomorrow. Obviously, their game got postponed. I think is it just that game that's left? I think it's just that game. So if we look to the possible opponents, obviously the draw will be made on Monday, and we'll be also live doing the Champions League draw to see who we get. But let's look at our possible, our possible opponents in the Champions League. So let me just get it on my phone. Yeah, cool. So teams we could face, people. Teams we could face. Actually, before I get into that, Barcelona. Shout out to Harry. Barcelona are heading to the Europa League. Do you know? This is mad, bro. Like, I never thought I will see it in my lifetime. Barcelona heading to the Europa League. It's madness, absolute madness. Like, for all the corruption they've done, I think this is their just desserts. It's their just desserts because as much as they're a big club and they've done things in the Champions League, I think it's just right that they have a taste of Europe's second tier division. But yeah, let's see who we can get into the Champions League last 16 knockout stages. Just trying to get it up quickly. Cool. Let's just log onto Twitter quick. Let me see if I can share my screen so you guys can see. Cool. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Like I say, smash the like as you're coming in, subscribe, and leave your, leave who you want in the next round. So I think we're good to go. Yeah, cool. Let's share that quickly. Chrome tab, Twitter. Boom. Are we good? Can everyone see that? What are we saying, Reds? What are we saying? Obviously, Atletico Madrid in La Liga, in Spain, Benfica, Portugal, Inter Milan, PSG, RB Salzburg, and Sporting. Is that Sporting Lisbon? Sporting Club? Yeah, I think it's them anyway. So yeah, those are the 6 teams that we can get. Obviously, we can't get Atalanta and Villarreal because they were in our group, but we can't teams. So these are the 6 teams that we can be drawn in the hat on Monday. For me, first of all, PSG. As much as I back the team, obviously we've dealt with PSG many times. Let's avoid them at all costs right now, please, because I don't want to face them now. I think it's too early in the competition to get them. Obviously, the last time we played them in the last 16, shout out to Oli, shout out to Rashford, shout out to Lukaku. We done our thing, but I know we got a better team now. But listen, let's chill out for that one. For me, PSG, I hope we can avoid them, but knowing UEFA, knowing it'll be another Messi versus Ronaldo, I can just see it happening, man. Like it's written in, isn't it? Like that would be such a big game for many viewers to tune in. Manchester United versus PSG again. You got Mbappe, you got Neymar, Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba. Yeah, man, it's such a spectacle. So you heard it here first. I think we might be getting PSG, but what I would really want. Let's look at this. Salzburg. I think Salzburg makes the most sense. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm going for Salzburg. Obviously, Sporting. Obviously, Ronaldo and Bruno will be going back to their former clubs. But I think they're a tricky team. I think they won their league as well last season. But yeah, it would be nice for Ronaldo and Bruno to go back. But for me, it has to be Salzburg, man. That's the team I want. I want a nice. Obviously, no team in the last 16 are easy. Everyone that's there deserves to be there, but it will be we should be winning every game apart from PSG. Inter Milan, although very good side, with us playing home second over 2 legs, I do back us to win. But I want a nice, not stress free, and that. Sorry, just seeing the highlights of the Champions League, seeing Barcelona get smacked. Sonny, what a goal! I think keeper should do better. But yeah, shout out to Harry. He says I want Inter or Benfica. I mean, those are tricky games. Tell me why you want those in particular, man. But yeah, for me, it has to be RB Salzburg, man. Let the gods give us a nice draw for once. Like we saw in the FA Cup, obviously Manchester United drew Aston Villa at home, while all the other big six teams got teams like Swindon and Morecambe and Forest, and we're the only team that big Premier League side, bruv. I think there's some conspiracy thing there, but listen, with the squad we have now, with the manager we have now, we should be confident. But I want it to be as smooth as possible, man. As smooth as possible. Let us. I want us to go far in this competition, man. Like who knows, man. Obviously, we saw Tuchel come in mid-season, won the Champions League. Chelsea did it again with Di Matteo in 2012, came in, won the Champions League. And for me, the team we have, the players we have, over 2 legs. Obviously, PSG will be tricky, but we can do that, man. But I don't want to face them just yet. Obviously, quarterfinals, that's when it gets down to crunch time. But last 16, let's get a nice, calm tie, home second leg. Let's qualify, and who knows, man. But obviously, guys, like I said, the draw. Friday, was it Friday or Monday? I keep forgetting. I think it's Monday morning. I will be live as we react to the Champions League draw live, which will be very interesting, very nervy. But yeah, man, shout out to Chelsea. Obviously, they finished second in their group. I think they can play. Well. They can play. Like Liverpool obviously finished group winners as well. City group winners as well. Actually, are they group winners? Yeah, they are group winners. Yeah, they are group winners. But yeah, man, Champions League. This is the competition, man. Obviously, in the league is done. Race for top fours are our target in the Premier League. But the cups, man, Champions League, obviously FA Cup kicks in January. This is it, man. It's crunch time. So, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, Harry, man. Let's talk about Wan-Bissaka quickly. You guys know my thoughts on Wan-Bissaka. Like, I'm not his biggest fan at all, at all. Like his the way he plays just frustrates me. Like, I don't see him working in the system. However, we saw the knock he got towards the end of the game. Literally last kick of the game. Iqbal put him through, and he kind of took a knock towards the stands. And I heard he came off on a stretcher, which is very worrying. And you guys know my thoughts on him, but we're gonna need him in this packed schedule. We're gonna need all our players. So I hope he makes a speedy recovery. I hope he's okay. Which obviously he's gonna be a major doubt for Norwich. I wouldn't have played him against Norwich anyway, but like I said, man, injuries happen, and we're gonna need everyone to chip in. So I hope Wan-Bissaka is cool. Just honorable mentions to Eric Bailly today. You see this guy, yeah, absolute madman. I just love Bailly, man. I love his theatrics. I love his personality. I just love the way he plays. I love how he brings the ball out, the lovely Cruyff turns, and I just love Bailly. Matic, on the other hand, and first half he did okay at centre back, but second half he was moving Buki. I didn't like it one bit. I think he got too comfortable in that role and was making a lot of mistakes, so he needs to cut that out. Maybe centre back could be an option, further down his career, but from that performance, I think he just needs to pattern up. Luke Shaw had 60 minutes today as part of the plan. He didn't look quite pleased to come off. Very strange, but like I said, he got the assist. He didn't really do much apart from that, but he contributed to for us getting the draw. Matter in midfield, I mean, I can't really say much. He did all right. I mean, first half a bit sloppy. Second half, he grew into the game, making some nice passes. But yeah, Matter in midfield it's not one for the future. I think just for this game. Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, mate. Today, I don't know what he did. Nothing. Losing the ball every single time he controlled the ball, it was bouncing off. He wouldn't release it on time. For me, probably worst player on the pitch. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like his performance today, and especially if he wants to get into the first team, I don't think he done himself justice still. Um, Elanga and Ahmad, obviously the youngsters. For me, nothing was sticking. Nothing was sticking in the first half. As much as we tried to play up from the back and hit the 2 10s, obviously no, Elanga was playing up front, but every time there was a defender right up in the back of them, the ball just went sticking, man. And I know they're young; it's gonna take time, but they might need to hit the gym because Elanga and Ahmad today, for me, they should have both scored today. Both could have got goals today, but their lines and listen to get into this team. I mean, I think you're gonna have to take your chances with both hands, man. It's not gonna be you know, like the old times. We've seen it. Look at Dallo. He's another young player. He came in, took his chance, and now he's a mainstay in the first team. Tellez another one. So I know this game was a dead rubber, but no one really stood out for me. Obviously, Mason Greenwood, like I said earlier, I don't think he's part of the second string, but he was playing before. Obviously, he had COVID, which kind of ruled him out. But him getting a goal today, I mean, I won't be surprised if he does get a start against Norwich because he showed his levels above the rest. he showed him Luke Shaw. With Luke Shaw, I don't worry too much. I think he could play in the system with the first team. As for Wan-Bissaka, it's not happening. Like, I'm tired, man. Like, he's just not it, man. The ball comes to him, he makes rash decisions. He doesn't pass forward. Nah, I don't think he it can work for him. So I think he did okay today. Did the super thing very well. He came out for crosses. He punched it out. He came and claimed it. I think he did a good performance. Obviously, Tom Heaton obviously made his debut as well, which was nice to see. Obviously, didn't really do much, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But listen, people, we move on to Saturday. Saturday, big one. Norway 5:30 kickoff. Listen, we're gonna have to keep the momentum going, man. We need to pick up W's if we're gonna get top four certified because the league's gone. Obviously, you got Tottenham with a game in hand. You got Arsenal right behind us. You got West Ham sitting pretty in fourth. We're gonna have to keep picking up these points, and the run we're on. I mean, the run of fixtures that we have Norwich a must-win game. Anything but 3 points is a failure. And I don't care if it's Ragnick and we're getting gassies on you, man. I'm going to be on him if we don't win this game. You have to beat Norwich away. With the team that we have, the players that we have, guaranteed 3 points. I want a performance as well. I'm seeing teams batter them. I know they got a new manager in Dean Smith, but come on, Manchester United, Ronaldo, Bruno, Rashford, Sancho. We have to go there 2-3-0 up first half, and then obviously see out the second half, and hopefully get a few more goals. But Norwich away on Saturday, I don't want to be too big for my boots, but Norwich away, it has to be a guaranteed win. Like it has to. If the whole team comes straight back in, I don't know if Ragnick's going to play the same team that played against Palace. Like I said, maybe Mason has stake to claim that he should play, or even Van der Beek in midfield. So it's going to be interesting what the starting lineup will be. But yeah, we're going to do the preview for that. Obviously, the guys couldn't join me today. So obviously I'm doing the solo, but we're going to have a proper in-depth preview. Obviously, we're going to hear about his press conference on Friday. So after the press conference on Friday, meet us here in the evening for the Norwich versus Manchester United match preview. I'm not what time yet, probably 7 or 8, possibly 9. But yeah, like I say, subscribe. So you hit that notification bell, so you know we're live, so you can obviously jump in the comments and leave your thoughts. But before I leave you people, my man of the match tonight, I was gonna say Van der Beek, but then he cost the goal, man. He cost the goal. Shabik, he says Lingwood was terrible. Oh, mate. he was absolutely awful. Yeah, for me, January, if we can get a couple of, couple of dollars, couple of pounds, I'll let him go, man. But yeah, man of the match for me. Honorable shout out to Heaton. Honorable shout out to Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw. But it has to be Money Mace for me, man. That goal alone, that just showed his class. He showed that he's on another level above these men. Yeah, it has to be Money Mason Greenwood, man. And top shutter, star boy Mason Greenwood collects the man of the match for me. But yes, guys, people, I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's been a quick review. Obviously, like I said, we're through to the next Group F winners, and yeah, man, look forward to let's look forward to day night for the preview for the Norwich game. We will be live straight after the game for that, as we all know. And then on Monday it's the Champions League draw. Let's see what we can get. Like I said, give me RB Salzburg, Sporting, and I'm nice. Big up for everyone for watching, man. I appreciate the support. Like I say every time, smash a like, it really helps the channel. Subscribe if you need, make sure you share the video. And yes, people, I'll see you in the next one.